back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I achieve this look on my face right now. I did this in about 10-15 minutes and it's what I'll do on a day where I'm just heading out to run some errands and I don't really want to be spending an hour doing my full face of makeup. So this is what I'll do. You'll see in the video that I am suffering from a bit of acne at the moment, so I'm also going to show how I cover that up really fast and easy. So if you want to see how to achieve this look on my face right now, just keep on watching. As you can see, my skin is definitely not looking its best at the moment. I've been breaking out a whole lot recently. Still trying to figure out why, but yeah, on days like these when I'm doing my makeup, I definitely like to cover that up as much as I can and as quick as I can, because you don't want to be spending ages trying to cover everything up. So yeah, I'm going to show how I do that in this video. So first, of course, I'm going to be applying some moisturizer. I'm just using the Nivea Rich Moisturizing Day Cream for dry and sensitive skin, which is what I have at the moment. So I'm going to put on a little bit of that. That was actually quite a lot. So I'm going to be starting out with foundation, and I know I've mentioned this in literally every single makeup tutorial, but it's my absolute favorite foundation. It's the Double Wear by Estee Lauder. It covers up everything, it lasts all day, so I can't really get much better than that. So I'm going to be using that today. So I'm just dotting little bits on my skin, but I'm putting most of it on my cheeks because that's where I need most of the coverage. Everywhere else I'm going to try and keep it quite light. And I'm just going to be blending that out with my Real Techniques blender. Can you hear that rain? It's pouring outside. It's been raining for like the past week straight. So I've just done one even layer over my whole entire face, and now where I've got more of that redness and everything still showing through a little bit, I'm going to take a little bit more foundation and blend that in as well. I like doing it this way because rather than just adding 2 layers over your whole entire face, you're just focusing the more foundation where you need it, so your whole face isn't looking really heavy. It's just the parts where you need that coverage. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer under my eyes. I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair. Once that is all blended in, I'm going to set that in place using my RCMA No Color Powder, just to set that all, and I'm using that on my Sigma F35. I also like to take this around my cheeks, I guess, just to kind of fill in those pores and make myself look a little more poreless. I also use a little bit on my eyelids as well, just to prep them for a little bit of eyeshadow. And I take the excess up on my forehead and on my chin and above my lip. I'm going to quickly fill in my eyebrows. I'm going to be using my BYS Brow Fiber Powder and my Rimmel eyebrow pencil in the shade 02 Hazel. So I use the pencil on the outside of my eyebrows, and then I use the powder on the inside, so it's a little bit lighter. Okay, so I just finished my other eyebrow off camera and they're looking a little crazy since I've got nothing else on the rest of my face. But now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. Usually on a normal day I would continue doing my, well, not continue, but I would start doing my eye makeup. But today I'm going to do my face because I'm not really doing a lot of my eyes anyways. I'm going to start out by setting my face with my beloved Australis Fresh and Flawless powder in the shade, what's the shade? Nude. And again, I'll use the majority of this on my cheeks to set all of that in place and add a little bit of coverage. And for the rest of the face, I just do a light coating just to like set everything in place. Now using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, I'm going to do a little bit of contouring with my, what am I using? My Morphe M527 brush. I always mix this color and this color. I was setting up in my room to film today and there wasn't one but 2 spiders. So if you see me looking over there, it's because I've got my close eye on this one because it's moving around a lot and it's really freaking me out. And then there was one up here, like right next to me, which is right next to my bed, and now it's disappeared, so I'm really scared that it's in my bed and I'm going to find it tonight. That's Australia for you. I'm going to use a little bit on my forehead as well. And on my jawline. Now I'm going to use a little bit of blush. This is the Marc Jacobs blush in the shade 204 Obsessed on the same brush. I also take a little bit over my nose. Now to quickly add a little bit more of a bronzy glow, I'm going to use a little bit of this MAC's Gold Deposit Mineralized Skin Finish. I just take a little bit and put that on my cheeks. And it also brightens my skin up as well. It acts kind of as a highlighter. Lately, to highlight my nose and under my brow bone, I've actually been using this colour out of the 35P palette by Morphe. It's like a really nice light colour with gold reflex to it and looks really pretty. So I'm going to apply a little bit of that on my nose and under my brow, like I just said, with my Sigma tapered highlighter brush. And just on my finger, I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose and just blend that out. I'm quickly going to set my eyebrows into place using my Maybelline Brow Drama in Transparent. So moving on to my eyes, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia contour palette again, and I'm going to be taking this colour and putting that in my crease. And I feel like doing that, obviously it's convenient because you're using like 2 products for, well, 1 product for 2 things. But it also looks more natural because you're using the same shades on different parts of your face, if that makes sense. So that's why I like doing that. And I'm taking that on my Morphe M433 brush. Now with that same colour and this little double-ended Anastasia brush that I got in the Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to take that and apply that on my bottom lash line as well. I'm taking whatever's left on that brush and I'm just kind of shading it into my crease as well, just to deepen it up, just because it applies a little more product. And I kind of bring it outwards as well. Now to add a little bit more definition, I'm going to be taking this MAC eyeliner in the shade Teddy, and I'm going to be using that on my upper lash line, just along the outer third, not really like dragging it out or anything, just to add a little bit more definition and make my eyelashes look a tiny bit more full. I'm going to smoke that out a little bit using my Sigma flat definer brush, just so it's not too harsh. With the excess that's on the brush from smoking the eyeliner out, I'm just going to take that along my lower lash line as well. Before putting on some mascara, I'm going to put on some setting spray. This is the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. Okay, now I'm going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm just using my Colossal Maybelline mascara as usual and putting on 1,000 layers as usual. Oh, that's my dry one. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot on my lips today. I'm just going to take this MAC lip liner in the colour Pink Treat and I'm going to apply a little bit on my lips and then kind of just rub it in and create a stain. Oh, if I can open it. Alright, and this is the completed look. This is all I do on those days where I just want to chuck a bit of makeup on, be a bit more presentable than normal, but don't want to be spending like an hour doing my full face of makeup. So I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously I would do it quicker on a day where I'm not filming and everything. It would take me an even shorter amount of time, but yeah, so this is how it turned out. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on your way out of this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. And until then, I will see you in my next video. Bye!